Way they can see my head there. Good morning, YouTubers. Right, so weights, grab them in your hands. We're going to use those for this one. Little bit of leg work, little bit of arm work, and some tummy, so a bit of everything. We're thinking nice and tall to start with. So feet underneath those hips, knees nice and relaxed, gently drawing in through your tummy, stretching up through the back of the neck. From there, have a little reach up with those arms, stretching up towards the ceiling. Up we go. Have a little bend of the elbows so that we help with those bingo wings. Up we go. Or as somebody called them this week, auntie's arms. Whatever's. 3, 2, 1. Big circle round and then up through the middle. So we're just working a little bit harder with these weights. Round we go. 2 more. Last one. Up we come. Round we come. Drop them by your side. Not drop them, obviously. Lower them by your side. Have a little circle. For 3, 2, 1. Other arm. 3, 2, 1. And then this time we're going to circle, but a little bend of the knees and a twist at the same time. Twisting through that upper body, bending those knees. Last one. Change arm. Round we go. Up and round. Last one. Round we go. And then come back into that middle. Settle those shoulders down, drawing in through your tummy, stretching through the back of the neck. And we're opening wide and drawing back in. And again, out we go wide and back in. So we're working the good guys at the back. And with the next one, we're going to take them arms right out wide. I'm going to try and avoid my bookshelves and back in. And again, reaching out and back in. And again. With this one though, from there, let's go into our mermaid. The balls will help stretch us just that little bit more, or the weights, whatever tin of beans you've got today. Out we go the other side. Over we go. And back. Once more each side. Big stretch. And last one. We're going to leave that top arm up there. Let the other one come and join it. Hands are on head. I've got my Mickey Mouse ears. And let's dolphin dive. Give the arms a little rest. Up we come. We're tucking that head in. Curling up tight. And then arching back out. Sticking head and bottom out as we come out. Down we go. Up we come. Last one. Down we go. Coming back up, reaching up, coming out wide and down. A little bit of balance work up. We come onto toes and back down. And we're feeling that length through the neck. Just let the arms drop by the sides and down. With this one, come up, bend the knees, lower the heels and come back up. So we've gone straight into our foot series. Up. Knee bend, heels, and up. Up, knees, heels, and up. Can we reverse it? So we're going to go down, heels, straight in the knees, and lower back down. 2 to go. Down we go. Heels, lift, and down. Squat down, heels, lift and down. Good stuff. Have a little march out. As I was doing a little bit of work. 3, 2, 1. Before we go down, we're just going to do a little bit of lunge work. So we're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot at the back, onto the toes of the back foot. And then with the arms, we're doing little bicep curls as we do one of those drop lunges. Down we go and squeeze and lift back up. Okay, down we go. And back up. Bit of a tough one. We're helping get those heart rates up this morning. Up we come, 2 to go. Squeezing through the tummy, tightening through the bottom as well. Last one. I can't look sideways and do it. I've just found out I wobble. Good stuff. Let's change over so the other leg's leading. I'm going to have a little bit of an angle so I can see you this time. So we're onto that front leg, back toes. Drop down and bicep curl. Drop down, bicep curl. Keep going. And up. 3 to go. 2. Last one. Down we go, coming back up. Have a little march into the middle. Enough of that. We're going to go down on the mats. Let's have a roll down first though. Breath in, breath out. Drop the head. Lower down onto the ground. Leave the weights there. Have a good old stretch. Come back up feeling also nice and light. Breath in, breath out. Chin down. Rolling all the way down. Tucking yourself in as tight as you can. Weight towards the front of your legs. Front of your legs, front of your feet. And come back up. Last one. This time we'll go down onto the mats after. So big stretch down. Feel it at the back of those legs, all the way up the spine. And relax there. We're going to go down onto the mats. I'm too warm. I'm too warm. I'm going to skip the add-on there, hopefully. Right. And let's alter everything so you can see what I'm doing. Right, so we are going to have, when we go down onto those mats, pop the weights underneath your feet so that they can roll forward and backwards. Because we're not going to use them with the arms to start with. So, once you're down, just get used to that position. We want feet and knees in line with the hips. We're opening out through those shoulders. Just have a nice relax there. Drawing in through your tummy. Dropping down through the ribs. Flattening yourself out. And then gently roll back the other way. Lifting up through that lower back. And then drop back down again. Drawing in, feeling how much movement you've got. And we're going to stop at that halfway point. We're working across the front of our tummy. We're going to bring one leg into a single tabletop. From there, with the other leg, roll it out. So it's a one leg stretch. And draw it back in. As you go out, make sure you don't roll through the back. Keep that back really straight, tightening through your tummy. And coming back. Okay, we're going to do another 3. Coming back in. It's quite a tough one. 2. Last one, drawing in through that tummy, stretching out. And we're coming back in and gently lower that other leg down. Reset yourself, center through the middle. Other leg comes into that single tabletop. From there, drawing in and we're reaching away. Length through the front of the hip, drawing in and come back. And again, stretching away. Coming back in. Keep going. We're halfway with that one. 3 to go. Check on those backs. Mine are just arched up. I had to correct. Last 2. Reaching away. Coming back in. Last one. Reach. Drawing back in. Gently lower that first leg down. Bring the arms up. We're just going to let the legs and the tummy recover, and we're going to do some gentle one leg stretch arms overhead. Breath in. Breath out and bring them back. 2 more. This is our recovery. Reaching out, coming back. Last one. Stretching out, coming back in, lowering those arms all the way down to the side. And we are first leg into single tabletop again. Now, straighten out the other leg. So we've got one leg straight, one leg bent. And we're going to switch. So we're tightening through the middle. As you bring that leg in, the other one does a one leg stretch level 2 on a diagonal. And then we swap. So we've got a completely straight leg. So it's sort of in a one leg stretch level 1 position and a single tabletop. And we go from that to the other leg rolls back in, and the other one's a single, one leg stretch level 2. So it's like a little cycle movement. Coming back in. Once you've got the leg movement working, think what you're doing through the middle. Hold it steady. Reaching out. Folding back with each leg. 2 to go. Last one. And then lower that leg back down. And let's go the other way. So, drawing in, center through the middle, single tabletop with the other leg. Hold there, roll the other one out. And as you bring that rolled leg back in, straighten the other one into a one leg stretch level 2. And switch. And keep switching, but keeping in that middle. Drawing it, it's a toughie. Nearly there, we're going to do 3 switches. Switch, 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 and then fold that leg back into a tabletop and down. And relax there. Bring the arms up again. Recovery time. Let's double leg stretch arms. Reaching out over. Breath in to hold. Breath out. Bring the arms back over. 2 to go. Reaching out. And coming over. Last one. Big stretch out. Hold for the in-breath and on the out-breath, draw in through your tummy, bring those arms back, lower them down, and make sure your weights are right under your instep, because we're going to go into shoulder bridging, and it's better to push down through them than have them a little bit further out and lose them. Yeah? So, you can, if that is too much for you, you can always pop your feet flat on the ground and do a normal shoulder bridge. But if you're using, drawing in, lifting up into that shoulder bridge, we're pushing down through the balls and then sink down through the chest, gently lowering back down. So, push down through the balls, draw in through your tummy. You should feel the backs of your knees working, your hamstrings. And then slowly, slowly, slowly roll back down again. If it gets too difficult with the weights underneath your feet, go without them. Drawing up, squeezing through the bottom, tightening through your tummy. And then we're slowly lowering back down. And let's just have a little bit more of a challenge in this top one. Drawing in, lifting up. Bring the arms up, and let's do our toy soldier arms for 6, 5, 4. Hang in there with those legs. 3, 2, 1. The bridge hasn't sagged, hopefully. Arms are up. Lower yourself back down. Resting back down there. Let's have a little kick of those balls up towards your hands. We're going to have a hamstring stretch. Let's have a little bit of a break and a stretch. So bring one leg up towards you. If you've got your stretching strap handy, you can use it. And we're going to straighten that leg up towards the ceiling. Feeling that length from your bottom to your heel. The other leg can slide out straight if you want to. Feeling that stretch there. Holding for 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. Breath out. Stretch just that little bit further. And then bring that leg back down. Let's change over to the other side. Bring that knee in towards you. Give it a cuddle. Lift it high. Heels away. Slide the other leg if you want to. Holding it there. Reaching that heel. Feeling that stretch, bottom to heel. Good stretch. Relax into it. And then take a deep breath in. On the breath out. Stretch just that little bit further if you can. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back down. And we're going to have a little sit up and we're going to do some tummy work. So if you bring yourself into sitting and we want to be nice and upright, you can do this with or without your weights. We're going to do some rolling down and then we're going to do some arm work with our roll down. So with or without your weights, lifting up nice through the chest to start with. The main thing when we do these roll downs is you get that tilt backwards. So you want to sink through your tummy and stretch that back. You're curling your back as you go down. So here we go. We roll back down, holding that there, and then lead with your head and come back up, and reach back up. So you can have your knees bent a little bit if you need to. I need to, just to give your hamstrings a bit of an idea, a help. Rolling back down, and coming back up. So hopefully we've got that. So we're going to add arms in this time. So if you're not happy with the arms, you can go without, okay? But we're going to try and go down. And then from there, we're going to toy soldier the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come forward and up. Okay? Once more like that. So we're dropping down. Okay, and toy soldier. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're still pulling in through that tummy. Roll back up and lift back up. Still okay? Yeah? Let's go down this time. And we're going to open out to the side. So it's all obliques. Come back into the middle and roll and lift back up. Drawing down through the tummy. Open out with the other arm. Twisting through that body back into the middle. And roll and come back up. See if we can do 2 more. So pulling in through your tummy, down we go. Opening out. Come back in. Roll forward and come back up. And last one. Down we go. Squeezing through that tummy. Open out to that side. Come back into the middle. And relax there. Bend your knees if you need to. Have a little stretch forward if you need to. You've got the balls there. They can sometimes help you stretch as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Enough of those tummies. Let's go down. Have a little stretch out. And then we're going to go over onto our sides. So if you bring your arms out to your sides. Feet and knees together. Let's do a nice hip twist stretch. After those rollbacks, it's nice again. And lie down. Squeeze the knees together. Head goes one way. Knees the other. And then draw in and over to the other side. Try not to have the arms too high. Enjoy it if you get a nice click in your back. I've had one every day this week as I go to the left. Oh, I've had a right one as well today. Stretching over. We've got one more to go. Bring those knees back over to the other side. Enjoy the stretch. Really push that top hip right over if you can. You'll feel it stretching out across the front of the shoulders. For 3, 2, 1. Relaxing there. We're going to go over onto our sides using whichever pillow you want to. You will, if you've got a bigger pillow, you'll need it in a moment. But we're going to start off just doing a little bit of leg work. We'll do a little bit of climb work. So, lying on our sides, shoulders stacked up, hips stacked up, knees and ankles, drawing in through your tummy. We are going to squeeze and open that top leg. And slowly back down. And again, lifting up. And slowly down. Making sure you're drawing in through that waist. Last one like that. Because that's a little bit easy. So let's bring those feet up in the air for level 2. Really get that lift up. And we're opening out through the hip. Make sure you don't roll backwards. Reaching out. Squeezing through the back of the bottom. Slowly back down. And again. Squeezing tight. Slowly down. Last one. Up we come. Slowly back down in that climb movement. Lower the legs. Straighten them out long and low. And let's do a torpedo stretch. You can use the ball or you can go without it. Stretching out overhead. And drawing back in. And again, reaching over. And back. 2 to go. Big stretch. And back. Last one. Over we go. I'm getting some real crunchy noises from my shoulders. Pop the ball back down. Bring the knees back up. And if we then go onto our big pillows, we're going to do a last little bit on our shoulders as well. So have your rolling weight underneath that top hand out in front of you. Make sure you've got a nice gap between your ear and your shoulder. And we're going to roll it out in front. And then we're going to draw back. So we're just rolling forwards and backwards to start with. And back. Feeling how we can stretch between those shoulder blades as we roll forwards. And then once we come back to that mid position, drop your shoulder down. Now, if you've got any worries about your shoulders, don't use the weight. But if you're okay with the weight, bring it up to the top. At that point, drop down through your shoulder and we're opening out. Holding that stretch now, breathe in. On the breath out, engage through your tummy as you bring that arm back over. It'll feel so much lighter through the shoulder. Breath in. Breath out as you roll over, twisting through that upper body. Drop down and reach out. Breath in to hold, on the breath out, engage through that tummy, bring that arm back over. It's a big old stretch, so go carefully. We'll just do one more. Over we go, dropping down in the middle, stretching out, squeezing the knees together, and then draw back over. And well done. Let's go over the other side. And we'll do all the same on the other side. Flip ourselves over. So we're climbing and we are doing torpedoes and arm openings. So check your position. You're nicely stacked up. The knees are slightly in front of our hips. Feet are in line with their bottom. From there, once you're all stacked up, think about getting that length in the neck. Don't have your head too far forward. Your head should still be in line with your shoulders. Drawing in through your tummy, squeezing through your bottom, opening up. The stronger you've got your core, the more you'll feel it in the back of your bottom. If you pull against wobbly scaffold, it doesn't work. Squeeze and open. Slowly lowering back down. 2 to go. Squeezing open. Gently down. We're trying to relax as much as we can through that upper body. Last one at that level, squeezing out. Gently back down. Have a little rest. Bring those feet up for level 2. Draw in through the waist so you've got that lift underneath you. Relaxing through the shoulders if you can. Opening out. And slowly back down. Drawing in. Squeeze and open. And back down. Make sure you're not rolling backwards. I went a little bit too far with that one myself. And back down. We've got 2 to go. Relaxing through the shoulders. Squeeze and open. Last one. Up we come. Slowly, slowly, slowly back down. Relax that bottom, lower the feet, straighten them out. We're on a little tiny plank of wood. And again, if you're worried about your shoulders, don't use your weights. You can use your weight if you want to. Torpedo in to start with. Over we go. And then coming back. If you get over the top and you think, I can't bring it back down, leave it there. And with any of the shoulder stuff, it's always perhaps better to lead with the thumb on top. Just puts the arm in a better position from the mechanics of the shoulder point of view. Coming back down. We've got one more torpedo to go. Starting off with a long neck. That shoulder blades rotating round, reaching out in front of us or overhead. And then we're coming back down. Resting it there. Bring the knees up. If you've got a bigger pillow, pop your head on it now. You want both arms out in front. And top arm rests on whatever you're rolling on, be it a can of chopped tomatoes or a weight or a squidgy ball. Stretching out and then drawing back in. So we're rolling out through that top arm. We're trying to feel that stretch between the shoulder blades as we go. Drawing back through the hips and then through the shoulders. And again, reaching out. Big stretch. Come back to that middle, and this is where we're arm opening again. So drawing the shoulder blade down, twist through that upper body, have a little stop at the top so you can allow the shoulder to drop back down and then open out nice and wide. Big old stretch across the front of the chest. Breath in, and then on the breath out, engage that tummy and bring that arm back round. Breath in to prepare. Breath out as we roll over. Drop in the middle. Stretching out. Breath in and breath out. Drawing in. Engaging that tummy. And I think, although I never used to emphasize the breathing too much before, I think I've got it now. It's only took me however many years. But as you breathe out, you can engage the tummy a little bit easier. A bit more effective. So it's worth slowing down and using your breaths to help you. We've got 1 to go. Reaching around, dropping down, stretching open. Holding there and then drawing back over. Well done. Let's leave that there, and we're going to go over onto our tummies to finish off. So if we have our weights either side of our head, we're going to drop up, put our forehead down on the pillow. Legs are just out behind us doing nothing. Hands are on the tops of those weights that are going to use to roll in a moment. From there, draw your shoulder blades down. Gently drawing through your tummy. We're doing our breaststroke prep. Just gently lifting up to start with. The elbows are still down. The hands are in contact with the weights. And we lower back down. The aim is to keep nice and wide across the top when you're lying down. As you come up, you're keeping your chin tucked in. You're getting that length through from the top of your head down to your tail. And we lower back down. Once we've got that, let's add in our little roll. So we're going to draw the shoulder blades down, tighten through your tummy, gently come up, and we're going to roll those arms away, stretching underneath the shoulders, and then gently draw back in and lower back down. It's one of my favourites with the balls. Drawing in, lifting up, flow out, stretch, and back. So I'm not lifting up too high through the trunk. Still got the lower part of my rib cage in contact with the mat. And stretch out. Drawing back in and lowering back down. Good stuff. Pop your hands by your chest. Push yourself up. Just have a little stretch back the other way. And then we're going to talk options for the next bit. Have a good old stretch. We're going to go back down and do that again, but you've got a choice between rolling the balls out or holding your weights and lifting them out. So if I show you the other option, so it's from there, drawing down, and instead of rolling out, you pick them up, stretch them out, draw them back in and lower down. So it's just a little step up. Just a little step up. It's quite a big step actually. Make sure you draw in through your tummy to protect that lower back. And if in doubt, go back to the roll. So, shoulder blades down, drawing in through your tummy. Come up into your breaststroke prep position. Reach out. Come back in and lower down. And I think we'll all feel that if you're lifting up, you'll feel those back muscles kicking extra to help with that stability through the spine to allow those shoulders to move. Just do another couple, drawing in, either rolling or lifting. Go safe. And down. Last one, drawing in, shoulders down, float up, reach away. Come back, lower down, hands next to chest, punishment over. Come on up and have a little stretch back again. So it's a real toughie, that one, but it's quite good to get that stability around your shoulders. And the more you get that core strength working, the less you feel it through the back extensors and the shoulders. Let's come up into 4 point. We'll finish off with a little bit of a cat stretch up and down. Down we go, drawing in. Rolling back the other way, head up, tail up. Stretching up again. Find that mid position. Let's do our thread the needle stretch. So you can do this with or without the weight. Stretch one leg out, lift up towards the ceiling, and then come back in underneath, stretching right round, come back and lift up, and through again, and you can angle at different angles. Last one this side, opening out, in and through, And then let's change over to the other side. So get that leg positioned out if you position it out. You can do it with the knees bent if you want to. Keep the toe down, reaching up and out. Coming through. I'm using my rolly ball to help me roll through, but you can just reach through. Up we come. Big arm stretches. Through. And I like to do one down towards my hip, one a little bit more square. And then this final one, I'm doing up towards my shoulders. But you can do whatever you feel is good for you. Stretching there. Coming back into the middle. Just have a final stretch back before we stand up. Taking the arms wherever you want to. And then we're gently going to come up into standing. Make sure you've got no trip hazards around you. And sort the trousers out. Oh, the Zoomers can't see my head. It's perhaps an advantage, but who knows? There we go. Standing up nice and tall then. The arms will have felt like they've had a bit of a workout, as well as hopefully the tummy. Let's have a deep breath in. Breath out. Drop the head and shoulders. Just let them dangle there. Feel that stretch across the back of the shoulders. Little bend of the knees. Link the fingers. And really pull those arms out in front of you. Going all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep the ribs underneath. And then open out nice and wide. Right to the fingertips. And all the way down. Breath in. Breath out, chin down, little bend of the knees, stretching out. All the way up to the top. We're going to have a pause at the top. Drop one arm behind your head. Use the other to help stretch out underneath that arm, all the way at the back of the arm. 3, 2, 1, lift up, and then we're going to swap over to the other side. Otherwise, we'll forget which side we've done. Holding that there for 3, 2, 1. Reach back up. Drop those shoulders down. All the way down. Floaty, floaty up, nice and light. We're twisting through that upper body as we go around for our arm openings. Coming back into the middle. Round to the other side. And back to the middle. Once more each side. So we've done quite a lot of twisting movements as well, which is really good for that upper body. Sort of unlocks us. From there, stretch, split the arms, stretch over. Lengthening through that side, bring that arm down to the middle. Have a little dangle there. Gently, gently come back up. Rolling the shoulders back, float the other arm up. Have a stretch over. Really reach, feel that stretch. Twisty, twisty round. Dangling down. At that point, just sway forward, feel where the tightness is. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, go a little bit deeper. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. And we're going to finish off with a couple of calf stretches. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. She says wobbling. Lunge forward onto that front leg. Feel the stretch through that back leg. Gently lift up through the chest. So you feel it through the front of that back leg as well. Through the hip area. 3, 2, 1. Changing over to the other side. Toe down, heel down. Lunging forwards. Feeling it through that back leg. Lifting up gently through the chest. Holding it there. A little bit more weight on the front leg. For the last 3, 2, 1. Coming back up into the middle, have a little shake out. And then think posture. Feet are underneath those hips. Drawing up through your tummy, reaching up with the hands. Deep breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Chin on chest, down we're rolling. Reaching down towards the floor, hips to the ceiling. Big old stretch all the way down. And then we're gently, gently coming back up bit by bit by bit by bit. Rolling back and dropping down. And again, last one. Deep breath in, breath out. Roll that chin forward. Feel the stretch from the back of the head all the way down to the heels. Weight on the front of your feet. Stretching those bottoms up towards the ceiling. A little bend through the knees and we roll back up gently, gently, gently. Stacking those shoulders back down. From there, relax the legs. Take a deep breath in. Reaching up towards the ceiling. And a breath out. And again. And a breath out. Well done, folks. Hope that was okay for you. We're just going to do mat work next week. So no toys required, just mat work, lots of strengthening going on. So see you all next week. Yes. So